Eileen.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And we're presenting Dewey's ideas of teacher as lover.
According to John Dewey, there are 8 different kinds of love. They include a love of others, contact with young, learning, knowledge, a certain subject, communicating knowledge, arousing intellectual interests, and thinking. Now we're going to show you some examples. The first one in each series is what not to do.
A love of others, an intentional choice to seek another's good, and when applied to society, promotes the common good.
Okay, kids, today we're going to talk about the first Thanksgiving, and I'll be the chief, and you guys can be the Indians and the Pilgrims, and I'll just be sitting here with my headdress on, just going, oh, and holding my tomahawk, and it'll be just like Pocahontas. Yes, Chenoa?
I'm from Arizona, and I'm Native American. We don't use headdresses or tomahawks anymore. I don't think my grandpa would like what you just said.
In this example, the teacher shouldn't have used stereotypes about the Native American culture because there may be students of that culture in the class. This is what she should have done.
Okay, kids, so next week we're going to be making up a chant about the first Thanksgiving. Is anyone in here Native American? Oh, Chenoa, you are! Can you help me make up a chant next week?
Yeah. I'll ask my grandpa for help. He's really good at those.
Thank you.
A love of contact with young involves developing a sense of positive relationships, including an enjoyment of interacting with the students, but avoiding a parental or emotional attachment, which may prejudice the teacher's professional judgment. So, does anyone have any questions? Eileen?
Can you explain the function of a Neapolitan 6?
Hold on 1 second. How's the movie last night?
It was great. I went to go see it with my mom.
Yeah? Do you want to talk about it over lunch today?
Yeah, in your office?
Yeah. In this situation, the teacher should not have gotten involved in the personal life of her student. Here's what she should have done. So, does anyone have any questions? Eileen?
Can you explain the function of a Neapolitan 6?
Sure.
Wait, can I tell you about the movie I saw last night?
That's not really on the topic we're talking about, so I'm going to answer Eileen's question. The Neapolitan 6 chord is a subdominant chord, so it always wants to go to 5.
Okay, that makes sense.
A love of learning. Teachers' love and pursuit of knowledge is part of an ongoing process of self-recreation so that the teacher can be a successful leader in the classroom as their knowledge richly overflows.
This rule tells us which points X and Y are on the circle S. More importantly, and which points are not, alright? So that's why it is called the equation of the circle. Is everyone okay? Any questions? Lauren?
Can't you just plug it into the formula?
No. Okay, because I'm trying to get you to think outside of the box, and I'm showing you why the formula works, so therefore we can't exactly plug it in. Yes.
But the formula is in our book and that's in our homework, so isn't that what we should be using?
No. Because, see, okay. In finite mathematics, I'm trying to get you to understand where the formula came from. Now all of you guys are fighting with me, and I can't fight to teach you how you should understand where our formula came from. I don't understand when you guys don't understand this. This is really where formula came from.
In that situation, the teacher shouldn't have been angry that a student had a question. Here's what she should have done.
This rule tells us which points, X and Y, are on the circle S, and more importantly, which points aren't on the circle. Does anyone have any questions so far? Yes.
Can't we just plug it into the formula?
Valid point. But the thing is, I'm trying to get you to think outside of the box, and I'm showing you where the formula came from, so that therefore, when you're not sure of what to do, you can come up with your own equation to solve the problem.
A love of arousing intellectual interests. A love of stimulating interest in the subjects for which they have great interest and an enthusiastic attitude which operates as an intellectual force.
Now, class, the raptor is extinct. And we know it in another form today. What is that form? Oil! Yes! Yes, exactly.
In this situation, the teacher shouldn't have made the subject so incredibly boring. this is what they should have done.
Now, to help you review for your test on Tuesday, I made you a little something. I am the raptor, doing what I can, gonna eat everything till the appearance of man. Yo, yo, Phoenix, I'm living above the soil. I'll be back, but I'm coming as oil. Okay, do it with me now. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and I am the raptor, doing what I can, gonna eat everything to the appearance of man. Yo, yo, Phoenix, I'm living above the soil. I'll be back, but I'm coming as oil.
These are the remainder of the quotes that define Dewey's ideas of teacher as lover.
The love of knowledge suggests an enjoyment of playing with ideas that teachers should pass on to their students.
Love of a subject. A love of knowledge in general and a strong love of one's field is not enough. Aptitude in the subject is also required.
A love of communicating knowledge. The teacher has a responsibility to learn, be passionate about what they know, and share some of what they love with the students.
A love of thinking. Development of curiosity, suggestion, and habits of exploring and testing increased sensitivity to questions.
This is the teacher that we feel best embodies most of, if not all, the ideas presented in this video. He is willing to answer questions, is knowledgeable about the subject he teaches, and is passionate about passing on that knowledge to students.
This is the time in your lives where you're going to be able to learn a lot to the next year. So enjoy it. And what do I do with the other voices? Bring them down. Why is that a good thing to do? Okay, when the face moves up, everything else moves down. So it's impossible to create parallels if you do that.
Dewey's ideas in Chapter 3, Teacher as Lover, tie back to Chapter 1, where he emphasizes the fact that enthusiasm is a quality of the creative artist.
Being an enthusiastic, even passionate lover of learning, knowledge, a particular subject, interacting with students, communicating knowledge to them, and arousing their intellectual curiosity ties together his thinking and fits well with the idea of being a creative teacher.
We need to love being with children, a love that leads to learning about each student so that we can artistically personalize our teaching. We need to practice and encourage the art of thinking with our students and respect them as people who need the freedom to think for themselves and create themselves. Ultimately, students have the final say, as their interests and growth determine what they will feel, think, believe, choose, and become in an artist's classroom.
Yeah?
I saw it with my mom.
Okay, do you want to come have lunch?
In your office?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, can I have your string?
The raptor is extinct, among with your grandparents.
Hi, my name is Molly.
I'm Lauren.
And this is Eileen. Eileen, can I have your string cheese?